What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we are playing some of the Human Torch. Big fan of the Torch. He's kind of like a harder to play and slightly better Iron Man. And I've really been enjoying him in Marvel Rivals in the current meta. So we're just gonna throw down a little bit of triangle formation on the point here, do a bit of trigonometry on the beat, slam into their healer, and then miss every single shot after. I'm gaming. I am gaming. Okay, evasive maneuvers. I don't like how they're looking at me. Don't look at me. I do not wish to be perceived. We're going to do a bit of snooping here. Okay, healer spotted, but they've got a little protective shield on them. Alright, seems as though we've thwarted their portal play and are holding the line pretty well against them. Holding the line. Alright, come on in. The water's fine. Come on in. The water's fine. You want some? Come on in. Alright, back up a little bit here. And just kind of poke them down from a nice, respectable distance. This is a very respectable distance here. Just full of respect. Treating them with respect. The enemy team, you know, they're a team too. You gotta treat them with respect. Okay, Iron Man, I don't like how he's lasering me, and I'm gonna instead dash right into the melee character with a sword. Because that's... Oh, yep, let me just... Isn't that just a happy little accident? Alright, kind of biffed and bumbled and fumbled and stumbled right there. You know, my torch a little rusty. Torch got a little bit of rust on. I've been playing so much Blade recently, and something I do like about Marvel is the different characters really do aim and play very differently for the most part. You know, you're aiming on Torch and aiming on Blades. That's like night and day. It's like the night of a vampire versus the day of the blooming sun. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and rip our ultimate in this room. They're dropping a couple ults in response. I'm not too worried about any of that. Okay, Iron Man, you want some? Get the fuck out of here, bucko. You ain't winning that. You ain't winning that duel from that distance. Simply not winning that duel from that distance. Alright, I'm getting real up close and personal with this woman. Getting real up close and personal. In-game, of course. Alright, Magic, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Go play Magic the Gathering at your local book and card collecting store. Okay. Coming for me. They're coming for me. We're just gonna back on up real peacefully. I wanted to let you guys in on my... Whoa there, whoa now there, I don't know what was I saying now, whoa now. Oh, just smash right into them. Smash and dash right in. Okay, Cloak and Dagger just ripping her ultimate. I gotta lock in here before I go telling any deep lore. Alright, okay, they're kind of just a slop fest over here. Lore time. Long-time viewers of the channel know that I've been on a... Oh, my health bar. I've been on a One Punch Man light style workout routine of 100 push-ups every day. Doing this for a couple reasons. One, so that I can just flex on people and say I'm doing 100 push-ups every day, and they're like, wow, I can't even do one. And the second more reason is to grow a big, manly, meaty rack. You know, I've never really been racked up. I was born a scrawny white boy with the build of a twig, perhaps even a noodle, or like a serpent, even like a serpentine build. And I've always, you know, you guys know me, I've always admired just like a heaving bosom, and I thought to myself, why not just get one myself? So it's about month, maybe 3 or 4 in, and let me just tell you, I got a little pair on me now. It's sizable, it's noticeable. I've gotten positive comments from both men and women on it, mostly ladies, about damn, you kind of got some tits on you now, boy. And to any viewers of the channel who might be struggling with a self-image or just, always looking to strive for improvement, let me put you on the 100 push-up a day One Punch Man light grind. It actually sounds way harder than it is. I don't even be doing like the real gnarly military push-ups half the time. Usually I just kind of like lean over on my bed at an angle, like a little, not really a full 45, maybe like a 30 degree angle, because that really gets your chest pumping up, and you just bust out like 25 of them at a time. Just do a little 25er. Takes like a minute or two. Do that while you're waiting for a cue to pop, while you're waiting for your friend to get some water. Do that when you wake up, like before you're going to bed. That's like 5 minutes a day, if that even. And pretty easy. You can lean on like a counter or a couch. You don't gotta be all the way on the ground, real gnarly. You can do some kind of easy ones. And I've been getting some results. I feel great. Confidence is up. People are treating me nicer and with more respect. I can tell how people are looking at me sometimes. They be looking at me like, damn, that dude got some lumps on his. That chump got some lump. So this is just a PSA. I've been trying to get my friends on it, but unfortunately, we are all a bunch of lazy, good-for-nothing cowards and slackers. So none of them have really joined me on my 100 push-up journey, despite my pleas. But if this video does any one thing, I'd like it to be an inspiration to just a single viewer. Just, go over to your bed. Instead of laying down on it, just kind of lean up against it and just do like a little 10 push-ups, just maybe even 5. And then you're like, wow, that wasn't hard at all. I don't mind doing that one bit. And then, later in the day, maybe now I'll do 15 of them. It ain't so bad. Work your way on up. I started out doing 10s, and then I started doing 15s, and then I started doing 20s. Now I'm at a comfortable 25. And all I gotta say is, it's easy. You don't need any equipment. It takes like literally 1 single minute, like 60 seconds. And do that a couple times a day. Suddenly, you too can go flex on your friends, coworkers, or random members of the opposite or same gender and say, hey, I've been doing 100 push-ups every day. I'm absolutely getting right. And they're going to look at you and be like, damn, they really care about their health, their personal image. They're exuding confidence. It's really just a all-around positive. And I'm feeling the effects. It's a couple months later. Sure, you got to kind of muddle down and muster up a few months of not much results. But I got one hand on them right now, and there's some power in this breast. There's like I feel like the Olympic gold medalist swimmer Michael Phelps, the way I'm stroking breast right now. My own breast, have you? So, this might be a little graphic for some of the viewers, but I'm telling y'all, 100 push-ups, it ain't as bad as it sounds. You don't got to do the real manly, tough push-ups. You can do a real dainty, lazy, lean on like doesn't even have to be that. You can lean on like your car or like a kitchen counter or a dresser even. And they're really easier than you think. And like once you start getting to the 25 mark, you're still feeling the burn. You're still working them pectorals out. So if you really get anything from this video, it's not about Human Torch. It's not about Marvel. This is simply a vessel for the truth, so that I may share with you my profound wisdom I've discovered on my path of self-discovery. Start doing some push-ups. it's easy. You know, it sounds harder than it is. You tell someone, oh, I've been doing 100 push-ups a day. They're like, wow, this guy must be a marine biologist. No, in actuality, I'm just leaning on my bed for like 1 minute, cranking out 25 of them things, and then going back to playing Marvel Rivals, or just like drinking a smoothie, or just being all around and generally lazy. So it's easier than you think. Give it a try. What do you got to lose, honestly? You know, I'm sure right now, even watching this video, leave the video playing, go stand up, lean over to your desk, or table, or dresser, or bed. And just do like maybe 10 push-ups, maybe 15 even. You know, if you're feeling really crazy, knock out 20 of them things. It's really not as bad as you think. Takes like a minute. I have a feeling that not a single soul will do them, but maybe it will plant the seed that will blossom into fruition. The tree will blossom fruit one day, maybe not today, but perhaps in a couple of months. Even just a lone single viewer will be like, hey, you know what? Let me just lean on this counter and do a couple of push-ups, and then you start feeling like, hey, that wasn't so bad. Feels kind of nice. I don't mind this at all. You know, you're at work, you're waiting, you're in the back room, you're on a break. Just lean up against something, crank out a couple of push-ups. Easy peasy, no equipment, no nothing. You can go from scrawny twig to heaving bosom in really not that long. So, thanks for listening to my yammering and yapping, my health and fitness grind. You know, I'm no fitness guy. I go on hikes sometimes, and that's about it. So I really am no expert here, but as a complete novice and all-around general lazy, good-for-nothing scourge on society, give it a try. It's really not that bad. Okay, I just caused an entire house fire in that house right there. Just Mrs. Doubtfire? Nah, this is Mr. Housefire. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, try doing some push-ups every now and then. You'll find that you'll become more powerful than you've ever imagined, and suddenly the very world is bending before your will. And it's nice. You know, what do you got to lose from it? Maybe you get a little tired for like a couple minutes. Maybe a little sore the next day. You know, what is that in the face of giant, heaving, ripped muscles? That's all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my rambling rant. We had 4 damages, by the way, including a Moon Knight and a Scarlet and a Blade. Those like 3 of the crumblers. Still got a dub. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. I did 100 push-ups. Thank you. See you next time. Smash that subscribe button.